How to sell anything to anyone. Let me give you a little hint. It doesn't exactly work like that. You can sell anything to anyone if they have some level of interest in what you do or what you sell or your service. It's very hard to just go from absolutely cold turkey. You can do it if you have a fantastic offer. Meaning it's an outrageous, like the value is up here, the cost is down here. They'd be crazy not to do it. That's why the door-to-door industry still exists, because these people have no idea who you are. You knock on the door, here's this incredible offer, for pest control, solar, roofing, lawn service, whatever. You probably need it and you buy. Well, how does that work? How would you do that, Nick? And I've had a few people ask me this question. How do I sell something to someone who doesn't know I exist or doesn't know they need it? That's really, really simple. First things first, you need to interact with this person, whether it's door to door, over the phone, cold outreach, email, webinar, doesn't matter. They have to get into your funnel somehow. Once they're there and you're interacting with them, the first thing you want to do is you want to start asking them questions and find out, number one, what do they want? What's something they need? And can you offer a service or solution that even relates to it? And is your service or solution an incredible value that this person might jump on? Really simple. So an example of this was I had a guy knock on my door and said, hey, we'll do your entire yard for pest control for, it was like $50. And he's like, after that, it's $25 a month. And we come out 4 times a year. I was like, okay, that seems really good. I did. I was like, okay, screw it. Knock it out. Seemed like a great value. The guys did a wonderful job. I'm very happy with that purchase. I had no intention of buying that day. But he asked me a bunch of questions like, who handles this? What do you do? How do you deal with this? It just piqued my curiosity of, I never thought of it. You want to get the person thinking along your line or seeing solutions and problems that they may never have seen or may have overlooked. That's number one. Ask them really good questions. Get to them to get your point of view or to see something that they may overlook because they're just not aware of it. Number two, you want to position your solution after you've asked these questions. You've made them aware that this is an issue, a problem, or a concern, something that could be fixed. You want to position your solution as, this is a great solution for this, and here's the value prop that goes with this. Here's the offer I have for you that not only cures this, but it's a great deal or it's a great value for your money, and you don't have to worry about it. That's really, really the simplest thing in positioning. It's a lot more complex than that, but if you can do kind of the basics, you'll always be effective. And the last option, or the last selection is give multiple options. I can't tell you how many times that I've witnessed sales pitches, sales programs, all these different things, and they never really touch on give the client options. If you're a one-size-fits-all solution, a lot of people aren't going to like that because they are different. Their company's different. Their needs are different. A lot of people want to feel special, heard, looked after, and have their solutions tailored to them. If you can do that, you can give them some options, which I will say, and the guy that knocked on my door, he gave me 3 options. Basically a premium, a basic, simple, this is the best one, value option, and then a super cheap option. That makes sure that, number one, you almost are shopping for them. They don't have to call other vendors. They don't have to do that because if they don't want to spend that much money, they just go with the lower price option. If they want to have the best of the best, that's an option. And that is a golden ticket right there. Always have a premium option when you give your people options. So I can't tell you how many times that I have been on a sales phone call, particularly with bigger companies, and I give them my options and they're like, oh my God, you have a $500,000 package? I'm like, yeah. Well, who buys that? Other big companies. And then they're like, oh, who? And if I tell them the names, if I can disclose that, there's a good chance they might just buy that package because someone else did it. Sounds crazy. It has happened on the phone. I've also had it where I didn't have a big package. I only had small packages. And I'm talking to a company that, they have 500 reps. Well, they might need $1 million a year package. Always have options that go as premium as you can and as cost effective as works for your business. Do not sell yourself short giving people too many options. That's what costs you money. If you want word for word scripts, if you want a script created, if you want a process built, or you want more detail about these three, comment below. I'll answer them myself personally. I'm also going to do a live coming up in the next month going over these type of things. So remember, always, always, always ask good questions. Position your solution after you have that information from the questions. We want them to almost sell themselves. Then give them options. What fits them best? It's their choice. They'll pick what works for them or they won't. And if they don't like your options, that's okay. On to the next. You throw them in an automated follow-up sequence. And maybe one day they'll buy. Maybe they won't. Who cares? You have a good automated lead system because you work with us. Have a great day.